You come home. The door clicks. The light shifts. And they're there, waiting. But they don't bark. They don't jump. They don't rush to you like a whirlwind. Instead, they look at you. Just look. Longer than usual. Softer than usual. It's not because they're unsure. It's because their heart has been holding something for hours, maybe days. They missed you. Deeply, quietly, without a single word. And now that you're back, their whole body is processing it. Not with noise, but with presence. In this video, we'll explore how dogs say, "I miss you," when they have no words, and why their silence sometimes speaks the loudest. They don't know how long you'll be gone. They don't understand the clock, but they know what absence feels like. So they wait. Not with impatience, but with loyalty, with hope. Some wait by the door, nose inches from the frame, ears twitching at every passing sound. Some perch by the window, watching the sidewalk as if your return might appear from thin air. Some lie in the hallway, where your scent lingers strongest. They curl up, not to sleep, but to be close to something that still smells like you. And they stay. Not because they have nothing else to do, but because there's nowhere else they'd rather be. They don't know if you're gone for an hour or a week, but their heart stays anchored, just in case the next sound is your key in the door. Because for your dog, waiting isn't passive. It's a choice. A silent way of saying, "I miss you enough to sit in stillness until you return." When you leave, you take your voice, your footsteps, your touch, but you leave one thing behind: your scent. And to your dog, that's enough to hold on to. They'll find your shirt on the floor, a blanket tossed on the couch, a shoe by the door, and they'll stay close, sometimes lying on it, sometimes gently mouthing it, sometimes simply curling up next to it as if it were you. Because scent is memory to them. It's warmth, it's safety, it's presence without the body. They're not chewing your things to be destructive. They're pulling you closer, trying to keep a piece of you with them while you're away. You may not notice, but they know exactly where your scent is strongest, and they return to it like a ritual, a quiet visit to something that reminds them, you were here, and maybe you'll be here again soon. Missing you doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it just smells like comfort. You open the door, expecting chaos, excitement, that familiar whirlwind of paws and tail and sound. But instead, they pause. They look. They hold still for a beat too long. And in that stillness, you wonder, are they tired? Are they okay? They are. They're just overwhelmed, because missing you builds up inside them. It tightens like a knot, growing each minute you're away. And when you finally return, the release isn't loud, it's heavy, like a sigh that takes the whole body to exhale. They're not ignoring you, they're absorbing you, taking in your scent, your sound, your presence, relearning that you're real and you're home. Sometimes love doesn't rush, it waits, it freezes in place, and when it finally moves, it does so slowly, because it's carrying more than energy. It's carrying relief. So the next time your dog doesn't leap the moment you walk in, don't feel hurt. Feel honored. They didn't forget you. They missed you too much to react all at once. Missing someone doesn't always look peaceful. Sometimes it leaks out in small, anxious ways. Your dog may not howl when you're gone. They may not tear the furniture, but they show their ache in quieter symptoms. They lick their paws, again and again. Not for cleaning, but to soothe the nerves. They pace in circles, returning to the same corner, as if trying to find a piece of you hidden there. They whimper under their breath, not loud, not demanding, just a soft sound of longing. And sometimes they chew gently at their own fur, not out of habit, but out of helplessness. Because without you, they feel uncertain, incomplete. This isn't bad behavior. It's emotional overflow. It's how their body processes what their heart can't hold anymore. Dogs don't understand why you're gone. They don't know when you'll return. All they know is the space you filled feels too quiet now. And in that silence, their anxiety becomes visible. Not to get attention, but because they miss you so deeply, their body begins to speak for them. They can't say it. They don't write it, but they look. And in that look, you feel it. Dogs speak with their eyes more than we realize. And when they miss you, those eyes soften, linger, search your face like it's a story they haven't finished reading. They don't blink much. They don't turn away. They just look at you, like they're trying to memorize you again, to rebuild the image that faded while you were gone. You'll catch it when you're not speaking, when your hand isn't on them, when the house is quiet, and you look up, and they're already watching. That's not curiosity, it's connection, it's longing. It's the simplest, most honest way they know to say, "I've been waiting for this moment." And when you return their gaze, even for just a second, their tail might twitch, their breath might ease, because in that tiny exchange, they know you miss them too. No barks, no tricks, just two sets of eyes finding each other again after the silence. They've waited, they've watched, they've held space for you in silence. Now, how do you respond? You don't need big gestures. You don't need treats or toys. You don't even need to say much. What they need is presence. Pause, sit, let them come to you, not in excitement, but in closeness. Touch their heads slowly. Let your hand rest longer than usual. Let your voice drop to the quiet tone they recognize as, "I see you." You can even lie next to them, letting the space between you dissolve. Because what they missed most wasn't movement. It wasn't noise. It was you, your scent, your stillness, your warmth. So when you return, don't just be home. Be there. Look back, touch back, feel back. Let them know not only that you miss them too, but that you understand how they said it. Because when dogs miss you, they speak in silence. And when you reply with presence, they know their message reached your heart. They don't say it, they don't write it, but they feel it. Every hour, every step you take away from them, dogs don't need words to miss you. They just need silence and time and the echo of your absence to feel the space grow wider. They lie by the door. They curl into your scent. They blink slowly at nothing. They wait. And when you return, they don't always leap. Sometimes they just look. And in that look is everything they carried while you were gone. Love, loyalty, longing, and relief. So the next time you see them watching you from across the room, quietly, calmly, know this: they're not just happy you're back. They're remembering what it felt like to miss you. And in their silence, they're saying the one thing they've been waiting to show you all along. I never stopped holding space for you, not even for a second.